Hi guys! This event is one of the hardest to digest. When it happened, it was pretty drastic itself. For years I had unanswered questions, and later on in life, when I went under hypnosis in QHHT session, I was able to unpack and see more details of what happened, and honestly it made more sense to me, but for an outsider it could be more complicated, so take it with a grain of salt. Here's what happened. When I was 12 years old, I was commuting back home from art school, which was across the city, and I was taking a bus. The weather was pretty nice. I was wearing a pair of beige jeans and a red sweater, I'll never forget, and I had this really heavy wooden easel on the shoulder with all the artwork and the materials, everything for my art class. The bus was full of people, and at some point halfway back, I felt this really strange, strong, energetic pull on the back of my head and the neck. I turned around and saw this really tall male, and what stood out was that his face was completely void of emotion, and he was just staring at me. That was really creepy, and it gave me such chills. And when I got off the bus and I was just walking home, I turned around and I saw that he was walking behind me. At that point, I completely froze. It started to feel that it started to get paralyzed, kind of like in my body. And all I was thinking about Annie, just make it home, make it home, make it home. And my parents had an apartment in a really tall high-rise, and it was, not only was it tall, it was also really wide. It was shaped like this, kind of like a half square, like that. And the entrances are full from one end to the other, so you can enter over here and exit on the other side through the roof. Nobody will ever know. And so there was nobody downstairs, and the mistake that I made, I went into an elevator. And when the doors were closing, I saw his hands forcing the door and getting into the elevator. And then the doors closed like this.